Alice.
Good morning. So, welcome to the graduation ceremonies of Wave 53, headed by Vinci Montero and his class. Go ahead, Vinci.
All right. Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'd
We
also like
can.
to recognize the presence of our senior director, Jeff and Dan. We also have here TM Tony De La Paz. We have here SME and coach Lou Makaalay, as well as myself, Raymond De Vera. Go ahead.
Mute. Mic test.
Hello.
There,
Testing.
we can
Can
hear
you hear
you
me?
now.
Here
All
Yes.
now.
right, great. Okay, sorry guys. I have to use my backup internet because my main internet is not working. All right, so welcome to Wave 53 graduation, guys. All right. Before we start, I would just like to introduce our host for tonight. That would be Jackie. All right. Jackie is actually our third highest call certificate owner. So basically, he averaged a total of 114% in the call certification. All right. So guys, let's give a round of applause to our host, Jackie. Jackie, are
Thank
you
you so
there?
much, Vinci. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Vinci. Once again, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity. To our guest, Senior Director of Operations, Mr. Jeff Fernandan, to our training manager, Mr. Raymond De Vera, to Miss Anne Acervida, to Miss Andrea Asset, to Mr. Jean Cano, and to our team manager, Miss Tony De La Paz. Thank you and welcome, and thank you for your time to join us as we celebrate our graduation ceremony today. So, actually, guys, when we're starting our journey with Uma, we never knew what line of business this would be. But when our true hero came up, no other than our mighty meaty trainer, Vinci. So we explored, discovered, and most of all, we divulged Uma world with the help again of our great hero, Vinci. And we are so lucky and grateful to have a trainer like him. So we started as a newbies, all right, and turned newbies into star and grew to become the three stars and the Baracas. All right, so before we proceed to our formal graduation, Vinci's prepared some special awards to the trainees that shines and shown excellencies during training period. Now, I'll turn over the spotlight to our Voluptuous QA, Miss Merry Christmas Sudog. Go, Mama Mary, take it away.
Hello guys, good morning. Before the formal graduation, we would like to give out special awards, starting with the Diamond Star Awards. So, for the Diamond Star Awards, in every class activity, group discussion, individuals, recitation, body presentation, and
Testing.
spot check. Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, loud and clear.
All
Yes.
right. Okay. Um, all of those folks earn diamonds. So the one with the highest number of diamond at the end of the training is our diamond star. So shining bright like a diamond with 11,771 diamonds earned, our diamond star is JM Lurkana. Let's give him a round of applause, please. All right. So the shining bright like a diamond with 11,850 diamonds earned. That's gonna be Jackie D. Sukatan. Let's give her, him, or it a round of applause.
It.
So there, it. it. So ganon. So shining bright like a diamond with 12,039 with the guapo Eric Rosales. Let's give him a round of applause. So the next award is the Megastar. This is the person with the highest total score in quizzes, tests, and exams. So with the
Oh,
average quiz exam score with 100, Megastar Beth Cusa, Megastar Kate Flores, and Megastar Michael Berbano. Let's give them a round of applause. All right. And this award is not based on a class participation nor scores on quizzes or exams. So this award is based on the number of votes among the wave mates. So they voted the person who was always there for them, either support, motivation, inspiration, or even help them in tests. So just like a star that is available with the all season, our most approachable Tessa Gia. Let's give her a round of applause. And the next will be the fighter of the team, Charles Padilla. And also, we do have the patumba culture. Lagi niyang sinasabi, patumba ko yan. So that's Rain Bautista. Let's give them a round of applause, please. All right. Our second from the last award is the person who aced his or her call certification score. So they are the one who has the highest score. So this person has done a super job with an average score of 141.6. The call certificates are Superstar Eric Rosales and Sir Vince Kevin Vincencio. So let's give them a round of applause, mga guapo from Baracos. So the last award is the person who had overall highest average score in the class, including attendance, behavior, class participation, quizzes, exam scores. So they are JM Lercana and Jackie D. Sukatan. Let's give them a round of applause. So we are called the 5 star, and also we do have the very beautiful Jackie, Tessa, Beth. They are very beautiful folks from Wave 53. And the Baracos, we have JM, Eric, Kevin, Kate, and Mick. So let's enjoy the day and happy graduation, guys. Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right. By the way, guys, for the individual awards, those who had the highest call certification, as well as our 5-star general awards, will receive 250 pesos gift certification later. I think it's a Grab voucher. And the rest who had individual awards as well will get 200 pesos GC as Grab voucher. So congratulations, everyone. All right, now before we proceed, our team has actually created a special presentation. But before that presentation, let's just listen to a short message from our special boss, Jeff Inandan.
hey, everyone.
Morning.
Wait.
Morning.
Hey, so good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon. Um, am I talking to everyone in Metro Manila or other locations outside Metro Manila? Others?
Our QA
Manila,
boss is from Davao.
Davao, and then everybody else within Metro Manila or nearby,
Yes,
Yeah,
boss.
great,
Yes.
great. So, it's nice to see brand new faces. It warms my heart to see excited new faces joining the team, and it's just appropriate because it's minus 10 degrees Celsius outside. Um, it's not snowing, but it's negative 10 degrees outside, so it's super cold. And I can't wait to come back home to the Philippines next week, and hopefully soon after that, we'd be able to have a nice get together somehow, one way or another. And I want to take this opportunity to not just welcome you guys to the program and congratulate you all for reaching this stage in the training. I'm sure you guys have heard that this program is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. It's difficult. It can make you go crazy. It can even make you question your abilities and your skills, no matter how great or superstars you were from before. It would probably even make you bang your head against the wall at some point, and it will definitely make you want to quit. But let me tell you, all of these things are normal. In fact, I would tell you that when that thought, comes running through your head, indulge for a few minutes and acknowledge it because that's your reality. And what are you gonna do about it? Huwag niyong sarilihin. Don't just, keep that all pent up inside of you. No, because otherwise you're gonna burst and it's gonna manifest in your calls. It's gonna manifest on your health and somewhere else. Maybe even your hair, your skin, whatever, your eyes. So when that happens, I would like for you to approach your trainers, your SMEs, your supervisors, or whoever you trust so that you can express how you feel and why you feel you're having a difficult time. Indulge for like 5-10 minutes. Take a few deep breaths and then, okay, deliberately decide how you want to move forward. And that's a very, very crucial stage in that crossroad. Again, I repeat, you will get to a point where you would want to quit. And that's normal. Okay? Remember this day when I told you that when you reach that point, oh, during our graduation, we were told to acknowledge it, acknowledge your feelings, talk to the right people, take a few deep breaths, identify the support that we need so that we can get past this. And then I tell you, every time similar thing happens to you, you'd have to repeat the same exercise. Because it's not only just going to be one time that will happen. It can probably happen to you once every quarter, twice a year, whatever. However, having said that, this is also the program that would give you the exact opposite of that. Meaning to say, this is the program that can make you super duper fulfilled. Like seeing your name at the top of the sales board, seeing your name at the high tier of people receiving 6 digits worth of incentives, perhaps, that you've never received from before. I don't know. Seeing your name the next month again, seeing your paycheck, and then realizing, wow, this is the paycheck that would help me and my family move to a new house, a better house with 4 bedrooms or whatever. This is the paycheck and incentive that would make me buy my dream car. This is the paycheck and incentive that would allow me to pay off all my debts. And all of these things can and will happen in this program. Now, is that a guarantee? Absolutely not. The guarantee lies on each and every one of you. You are as good as your hard work, your passion, your grit, your honesty, your perseverance, your discipline. And I highlight the word discipline because discipline starts from building habits. Do not always rely on motivation because motivation can be fleeting, meaning to say, you can come up and show up to work one day motivated, extremely motivated, and then the next week, you're not motivated. How do you survive the workday then? You can by making sure that you are disciplined to do what you're supposed to do. You're disciplined to get up in the morning, you know, show up ready, prepare, dress up nicely, um, check your callback schedules, follow your oxes, and so on and so forth. Does that make sense? Because
Yes.
not every day you're gonna be motivated. There would be days wherein you're gonna be like feeling like, like, this is a shitty day. You know what I mean? You're gonna be feeling like crap. Like, I don't want to get up. Like, I have those days too. I mean, it happens to the best of us. Like, I want to tell you, like, I think it was Monday ata. I think it was Monday or Friday last week. I was like, sobrang ginaw. The wind was like blowing so hard and then like super ginaw, mga negative 15 degrees Celsius outside. So imagine ninyo, it's so nakakatamad to take a shower, and it's just so nice to just curl up in bed and like, work na naman. And then like it's like, I have to get up in like a few minutes. And then somebody reminded me, like, hey, you gotta get up because there are a lot of people waiting for you, and that's part of your daily discipline. And in that moment, I was like, yeah, okay, I know, okay, there. Although initially, I was like not motivated to get up. Kasi ang lamig-lamig, ang sarap sa comforter, di ba? And I also get those moments. And that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying. You got to be able to find what would make you disciplined enough to get up in the morning and, take on the day. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. I'm I'm looking at you guys, and let me give you a tip, okay? I always say this to every new class that I get to talk to. Just because we're working from home, it doesn't mean that it deserves um a lesser degree of respect and professionalism in so many ways, including but not limited to dressing up and your timeliness. You don't show up, you don't wake up 5 minutes before your shift, tas babangon ka magbukas ng laptop, and then may mga muta ka pa dyan, hindi ka man lang nag-toothbrush, and then you're gonna show up, you're gonna take your customers would notice how awful you sound. Your job deserves the respect it should get. And you also would feel good if you look good. Like, you want to feel good about yourself, right? Mag-effort tayo. Like, make sure that, shampoo ka, conditioner, put on a little bit of, skincare, makeup for the girls, whatever. Put some accessories, magpabango ka, and then wear your, nice shirt, pang-alis. Gusto mo mag-ano ka pa, mag-suit ka pa dyan or whatever, mag-dress ka pa, it doesn't matter. Kasi, well, I mean, saan mo naman susuot yun ngayon, di ba? What are your nice clothes gonna do? Collect dust? Come on. Yeah. And then, I mean, and, mag-shoes kayo kahit sa bahay. And then, yung iba, I mean, I even encourage na wag kayong yung magkukol na naka-boxers lang, naka-pajama and all that. Kasi it will make it all of these things are physical in nature, but all these things are supposed to make us feel like super duper homey and comfortable and sluggish and lazy and tamad. And when you guys have that feeling from inside, guess how you would sound like on the phone when you're actually working. Diba? Does that make sense? Okay? So, baka sabihin nyo, nakapants ako ha. At nakamedyas ako at saka shoes ako. So, yeah. So, yun. Think about that. And it would be so nice, to join a meeting, tapos pagkita mo din sa gallery, all of the people and participants in the meeting, ang fresh, 'di ba? Nakaka good vibes 'yun. it adds up to the great feeling. Ang hirap-hirap na nga ng trabaho, tapos yung mga ka-meeting mo, tsaka pa. Di ba? Do you guys want that? I'm kidding, but seriously, I mean, like, your job is difficult already as it is. You would want to have, your huddles and your meetings, like looking at, bright, shiny, inspired looks and eyes and nice aura of your teammates, di ba? Parang hirap na nga na trabaho mo, you know, may marites pa yung makikita mo sa sa screen sa Zoom, 'di ba? You don't want that. But I think I used the term marites on a different, mali ata yan. But you get my point. 'Di ba? Parang tinatawanan niyo ako kayo kayo huwag niyo akong pala niyo Sige. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anything you'd like to ask? Tahimik, totoo ba?
None so far.
What's New York like?
Is that a real question?
Yeah, it's a real question. I've never been to New York, so what's it like there? And then, how does it affect your work? I know it's really cozy and it's a tourist destination.
Yeah, I mean, New York is my favorite city of all time. Like, um, in fact, I've shared to many people like how I memorize commuting here more than commuting in the Philippines. I mean, here I take the subway, I take the train, I take the bus. Sometimes I drive pagka out of town. Um, so mabilis yung mga bagay-bagay dito. Like, kailangan when you go to like a store or sa tindahan or sa coffee shop, when you go to the front, kailangan alam mo na yung order mo. Hindi pwede yung kagaya sa Pilipinas na, nako! As in like, babanggain ka talaga ng mga tao sa likod mo. As in like, or sisigawan ka. Can you take any longer? Nako, napaka-impatient ng mga tao dito. So, like, sobrang everything moves super quickly and like timed. In fact, yeah, even yung paglabas, sometimes you would just have to text, nandyan na ba yung bus? Check mo ganyan. O yung train, delayed ba yung train? Sige, saka ako lalabas, sakto pag nandyan na yung, malapit na yung train para sakting lakad ko. Like ako ganun ako whenever I'm here, I perfectly time and orchestrate my movements because time is of the essence. Here, life is like, I do my laundry, naglalaba ako dito, I do my grocery, I walk a few blocks from here and like buy grocery, I cook, sometimes papa-deliver. Na isang araw I got Jollibee kasi na-miss ko yung Jollibee. But yeah, I mean it's a great city. There. Anyway, other questions.
Thank you.
Anything about Ooma, FPS, what are you kind of like looking forward to? What are you more extra curious about? Don't be shy. What's on your mind? Mahihain ba talaga to? Parang hindi ako naniniwala na we're hiring like mahihain people. That's just not true.
When you're working with Oma before, I mean, yeah, I used to working with Oma though, but when you started Oma, saan ka? I mean, now you're in the top, right? You're in the top.
Okay. So let me do a little bit of a backtrack and background. So thank you for that question. So I the BPO industry has been my kind of, this is the world that I grew up on. In fact, I'm on my 22nd year in the BPO industry. So yeah, I started when I was 10 years old. I kid. No, I'm kidding. So
literally 10 years old.
no. I'm already turning 42 years old this year, and I started working in the BPO industry when I was like 19, 20 years old. So dito na ako lumaki, right? So fast forward, 4 years ago, 4.5 or so years ago, when we launched Ooma here in FPS, I hired for the Ooma campaign. Wala akong hinire na TM, supervisor, and manager, whatever. Ang hinire ko lang lahat SBM. Lahat sila sa akin nagre-report diretso. So ako yung TM, ako yung OM, ako lahat. Meron lang akong trainer in quality, nag-QA, nagtitrain, pero everything else ako. I was with them like on the ground. When they were taking calls, I was also taking calls. When they were analyzing sales, I was also challenging their sales. When they were reporting to me, sino yung mga hot leads nila, sino yung mga benta nila, I know the names of their customers and I know their business names. Now, kapag mas alam ko, and they were like 25 agents, pag alam ko pa yung details ng hot lead nila, ng customer nila, kaysa sa kanila, doon ako nagagalit sa kanila. How can you not know your customers when I know for each and every one of you, 25 kayo, mag-isa lang ako? Then that means you don't care about your customer enough. Because in a heartbeat and at gunpoint, you should know that your hot lead is a hot lead, that you've had a nice, highly engaging conversation with them. Because that's the indication that you can sell them later on. And you're not just going through the motion of like calling, checklist, just to get the credit card. No, that's not the kind of salespeople that I want for my team. Absolutely not. What I want for you to acquire and to develop would be, after the call, pagkababa mo ng headset, you know what? Even if that call, if that customer would later on realize na ayaw niya pala or hindi pa siya pwede, hindi pa siya ready, you know what? I wouldn't feel bad because I had one of the greatest customer conversation. And I've learned about the business, I've learned about that customer, and I'm hoping and I'm positive that I have educated him about Ooma and how this can potentially help their business, if not today, maybe next month. And I don't feel bad having spent 45 minutes of my time today with him because it was such a nice feeling that I'm having right now. And it's part of my enriched learning experience as a sales professional. That's the kind of sales attitude that I want you guys to have. Even if your customer says no to you today, that doesn't mean that it's a no forever. Your no today can be your yes tomorrow or some other time in the future. Always remember that.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. Any other question?
Happy ka ba where you are right now?
Sorry?
Are you happy of where you are right now, like in Uma? Are you happy?
Wow, that's a big question. Huh? I mean, so let me answer that
Sorry.
question. That's a great question. Um,
We want to get some motivation from you, though.
yeah, and I'd like to answer you as honestly as I can, right? So I'm happy in general. Not every day I'm happy. Let's put it that way. There are
Yeah.
days. So in Uma, what are the days when I'm not happy? When I see that um, my TMs would have to terminate or let go of people who are not performing. That doesn't make me happy. When I
Okay.
when I hear escalations about, integrity, whatever, that doesn't make me happy. When I see performance tanking or performance low, that doesn't make me happy. I am happy in Uma, like today or kahapon nag-aasaran kami sa GC, like yung mga TMs, sino mataas na today, parang may mga pustahan sila, whatever, sa benta, sino mataas, ganyan. So these things make me happy. Like, I was telling them yesterday, I wasn't having a great day, great morning. Sabi ko sa kanila in the morning, sabi ko, guys, honestly, I could use a little pick me upper today. So if you guys could do me a favor and give me some 50 plus sales for the day, that would put a smile on my face. It would mean a lot to me. So I asked them a favor. And then they gave me more than 50 plus yesterday. They gave me 57. Sabi ko, yun lang pala, kailangan pala, lungkot-lungkutan lang ako para bigyan niyo ako ng benta eh. So, yeah, I mean, so it's imagine this. Imagine a household, a big house with madaming kayong kapatid and all that and extended relatives. Imagine sometimes pag Pasko, 'di ba, ang gulo, maingay, etc. Pero
Yeah.
pagka may nag-away dyan, ang gulo-gulo, hahagisan mo ng tsinelas or whatever, that's kind of like, Uma. Parang may mga, you'd have agents na, inagawan ako ng customer, ganyan-ganyan. Oh, pag-usapan niyo yan. Doon kayo sa kabilang kwarto, mag-usap kayo. Saka kayo dito bumalik pagkabati na kayo. And that happens. I encourage that kind of discussion, by the way.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really appreciated, right? Mas maganda yung gano'n kasi napapalabas nila yung nafi-feel nila.
Yeah. And when you guys have something to say, even if it's to your TL, to your trainer, or to your friends, or to your peers, I want you guys to start with the statements, I feel. Okay?
Mm.
Kunyari, ang kita mo, ay, bakit napunta sa kanya yung opportunity ko o lead ko? I want to understand. You don't say, hey, Eric, you took my lead. I see it in Salesforce, you took my lead. You rephrase it. And Patrick could be like, hey, Eric, I want to understand. I want to understand why my lead, this customer, is in your bucket. I feel, and I underscore the words I feel. I feel that this was taken away from me, and here's why. I want to understand. It's the same thought, but different approach.
Yeah.
But I want you to assess how the two would make the two of you feel if you heard one over the other. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. But I just would like to ask since yeah, 'di ba? In mostly kasi sa BPO company, if you tell them about your feelings, parang might be this person is babanggain ako or
Oh no, 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 absolutely not. Okay. So here in FPS, as long as you do it professionally and
Mm,
gracefully and in the right avenue, you should be fine. As long as
mm,
you're not like, stepping on someone's
true.
toes, or not, as long as you're not, as long as you're doing it respectfully. Like for example, hey Raymond, or hey Vinci, about the thing that you discussed in the group earlier. Can we have some alone time later after the class?
Oh yeah, that's
Then,
nice.
hey Vinci, so about the what you said earlier, I kind of didn't feel comfortable, and here's why. This is how I feel about it. I don't know about the others, but this is how I feel. Can you help me understand better? I wasn't saying anything kanina kasi nahihiya ako sa large group, sa klase. And
Yeah.
then Vinci can explain, I didn't mean it that way, blah, 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 blah. I didn't mean to come, for that to come off this way. This is what I actually meant. Okay, now I understand. So you would just have to get the time. TL, can I have 5 or 10 minutes with you tomorrow? I'd like to discuss with you something. This is about our session yesterday. I feel napahiya ako ng konti, and I want to share to you my feelings. And I assure you, if you approach it that way, your TLs hindi kayo mamasamain. Kasi hindi ko sila pinalaki na to be defensive. In
Mm-mm.
fact, I encourage all of them to embrace conflict as long as they discuss things respectfully.
Yeah, that's lovely to hear then. Kasi 'di ba, minsan mostly of the TL is that if you're gonna tell them about what you feel, parang pag-iinitan ka, 'di ba? Mostly especially in the in BPO industry. Kaya nga I kaya siguro naglaylo
Yeah.
muna ako sa BPO
Mm-hmm,
industry,
mm-hmm. Yeah.
nag-freelance na muna ako kasi at least I can work on my own pace,
Yeah,
'di
and
ba?
that's a fair observation. I mean, like a lot of TLs and a lot of companies would have that kind of culture. But
Exactly.
here, you would just, as long as you know for yourself that you did it respectfully, you did it in a one-on-one level, and if still somehow you feel na medyo off pa rin, you can bring it
Mm.
up to your next level manager.
Yeah, okay. So Jeff, would that be are you open us talking to you in the future maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like there are times when agents would send me direct message and then would ask for, like, if I could spare a few minutes of my time. Normally, I would check my schedule, like, hey, I have timing, let's say after shift or this time, whatever. So there. In as much as I'd like to be as real time as possible, so things are kind of scheduled in my world. Di ba sabi ko nga sa inyo,
Yeah,
even yung
oo.
grocery ko, paglabas ko, naka-time yan. So what more sa work? So part of what we practice here in FPS is being mindful about
Mm,
people's time and their responsibilities and scope. But to answer your question, um, I don't mind like talking to the agents. In fact, even at the office, that's part of the regular thing that I do. Like I walk the floor, I make
mm,
chica with them. Sometimes I join them sa pantry for lunch. The other day I was sending the people who got sick the last couple of weeks, I sent them individual chat messages. Nag-chat support ako the other day kasi I had a block of a couple hours of free time. So I was able to check up on them and ask them like how they work, kung may sakit ba sa family nila, etc. Tapos sumagot sila isa-isa. So, ang daming chat window na bukas sa akin. So, pag may time ako, I try to take time. And these are things that also help me take off my mind of the bigger stressful things that, I deal with every day. So, I
oo.
welcome that. Don't worry.
Thank you. Kasi it's
But
always
but
like
take note ha, I
sorry.
also want to be respectful of your TLs ha, na
Oo,
kasi syempre ayoko namang naunahan sila, 'di ba?
it's
Kasi
going in
ayoko
oh,
din na i-hinder yung relationship building nyo with them.
true. It's
Lagi
going in
ang
the
tinatanong
ladder.
ko, nag-try ka na ba? Do you feel comfortable opening up to your trainer or to your TL
Mm.
bago ako manghimasok? Give them a chance din muna. Kumbaga, yun ang aking standard diyan.
Ah.
Pero I welcome, no problem.
Kasi it's always nice to talk to people na about success, like, right? How you become successful, get motivation, inspirations for you to become what you are,
Yeah, for
for you
sure,
to
for
reach
sure.
your dreams, di ba? Parang ang sarap kasi makapag-usap sa mga ganung tao eh. Yung successful na, paano ka naging ganyan, paano ka nag-build, how did you build your life to become that where you are right now, di ba?
Yeah. I
So,
mean, I could probably write a memoir for that. I mean, like, I've lived this earth like for almost 42 years and half of my life in the BPO. So,
so
yeah. But
kaya
yeah,
ang sarap
some of
lang
the things
talaga
that I
ng
said earlier, those are the things that that I always personally share, like build discipline, hard work, come motivated at the same time, be a creature of habit, be respectful of your time, your tasks, your responsibilities in others. Um, Try to be comfortable embracing change and conflict as long as you do it nicely and professionally. Yun yung mga kasama sa
mm, so to say, OMA or FPS, you practice open door policy,
yeah,
right?
absolutely, for sure. Yep,
Transparency
100%.
between agent and the management, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I have a lot of questions. I'm certainly apologize for that. Thank you.
Don't mention it. What about the others? We have a few more minutes, I think.
Yes. I just want to ask,
Elizabeth.
since all of us are new here in this account, and as far as I know that we will be endorsing by 6 a.m. today to our support. I just want to ask, what do we expect from those people? I know this account is a little bit new for all of us, so it's a matter of, I know what you expect from us. You expect that we need to provide numbers, we need to hit our goals, and of course, for the rest of my teammates, our main goal is of course to be endorsed in the production right after the nesting period. That's what you're expecting from us. So as a new employee in the company, what do we expect from you guys? What do we expect from the people, from this account, from the
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
supports, from the team managers? For you know, I just want to know your side, because our
Yeah, for
job
sure.
our job is to produce and give you what do you need, what you expect. So I want to hear your side also, and for the rest of the gangs also. And well, I'm just, what they call this, I'm trying to choose the best words that I want to say this in a term we're in, because I'm, how do I say that, I always expect something, because there are times that there are, well, I would say me, if I don't, if I expect something and I don't get that, there are times that you might feel, what they call this, um what they call this, it's really hard to explain because I'm choosing the right term. So anyway,
Okay,
to
so yeah, just to answer your question. So obviously, by normal FPS UMA management and support standards,
Mhm.
you guys are supposed to get the rightful frequency and quality coaching from your TLs and your support team. That's like the absolute pinnacle of what you're supposed to get and what you're supposed to expect because it's part of their responsibility, let alone it is the core of what will help deliver the numbers. Kasi para din sa kanila yon, para sa inyo, para sa team. So it boils down to getting and receiving regular and consistent coaching. Okay? Iba-iba yan eh. May, depende sa tenure, depende sa initial stats accomplishment nyo, kung naka-ano ka sa WeCare or whatever. May mga hindi ko memorize yung number of coaching. Your managers and your TMs would know that for sure, and your trainers. You can get the specs from them, but that's part of it. And then your visibility in terms of performance, it's definitely key. You should demand even for your individual and team performance, stats, readout, etc. Because in a sales environment, you have to know these things. And it's extra difficult because it's working from home. It's not like you can walk past a board and then you can see the stuff posted. So it is the TL's extra effort to push all of these things over to you guys as a team. So you know where you stand, right? Number three, you can expect being able to participate in some client hosted or client facilitated learning sessions like call calibration sessions, whether it's you or your call being listened by the group and you're there, or after that, or whatever, client partners are also there and you hear from them, you get tips from the client derecho. So that's one of the differentiators that we have in this program. What else? The other stuff like mga pa-contest. I mean, the incentive program, the manager will, Fachi will surely talk. I'm not sure if naka-visit na siya sa inyo, but I want for you guys to ask her about the incentive calculator so you see that. Something to put an extra twinkle in your eyes so that you guys can get excited when you see it. Uh, what else? Yeah, and just really having that nice sales slash family dynamics that your support team and your managers would bring and work with you on. And I think that makes and sets this team apart. Um, it's not gonna be. I cannot promise you that uh, you will not have disagreements with your TMs because most, if not all of the TMs, mga type A yan. Mga strong personalities yung mga yan. Kasi then, they get tremendous amount of pressure from me, from my boss, from the client to deliver. And all of them are very, very highly competitive. So, you know, you can expect that apart from them giving directions, they would also be open to hearing feedback and suggestions on how to approach sales target as a team and individually as well. So, you know, we want to provide the opportunity to treat our agents as adults so long as you guys act as such.
Exactly. Well, I understand that. It's all a matters of like the respect, right? One
Yeah,
of the
for
core
sure.
values that we have with FPS. So that's really matter. It's what but normally at first probably we don't know each other yet. Yeah, we still need time to know and to have a better relationship in the future. And there's no perfect relationship. probably it's just a matter of respect from each others, and you
Yeah,
should be
yeah,
also open and listen for the
yeah,
instructions, because if you will not accept it and you're not open, you don't have the teachable heart in your attitude, well, nothing will not work, right? So it's a matter of, it works two to tango, right?
yeah,
You have to
exactly.
follow, and before complaining, you just have to listen and
And
listen
and
first.
and here's the one thing that I always ask my trainers and my managers to do, right? A lot of the hires that we get are, people with experience. Now, so a lot of them would be coming like, "Hey, magaling ako. I want to do it this way. I want to do it my way." Okay. Normally, the TMs, the trainers, the managers would tell you, you know what? Well, that's good. I would like for you to do this first because this is something that has been established here. Now, if it doesn't work for you, let's explore what you have in mind. And let's, jointly work on something together and then customize the approach that would work for both of us. Hindi po pwede dito na, magaling naman ako dati eh. So dapat, ay nako, yun ang ayaw na ayaw ko dito. Ayaw na ayaw ko yun. Hindi porke magaling ka dati, ibig sabihin magaling ka dito. Because we have so many people that we've hired before who were like rock stars and sales gods in their previous lives. They trembled, they faltered, they shattered in this program. Kasi hindi fit. And it's sad because and meron na naman mga hinar na hindi naman sila yung pinakamagaling before, and yet dito bilang disiplinado sila, nakuha nila yung groove nila, productivity, nag-start building opportunities, nakikinig sa coaching, maganda yung relationship with the TLs, etc. And then they're flying high with flying colors, with solid bright colors. So really, anything can happen in this program. Your history, your past may help you one way or another or may come in handy, but it's not gonna be the end all and be all of what and who will, define it. It's not gonna be the end all and be all of what will define you in this program. Who will you be starts today. Does that
Exactly.
okay?
To be honest with you, we're also talking that in our teammates, because even though you've been in this business for how many years, still it's a new company, it's a new account, it's still a learning process every day. It's just a
Yep.
matter of, you just need to grasp and follow the instruction, because you're correct. Even though you're God's rock star from the previous company, but if you will not follow and listen the instruction, it won't work.
Yep, for
And
sure.
I agree. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right, maybe we have one. I can take one more final question before I move on to my next meeting.
Going one.
Is this your class, Vinci? Class mo to?
Yes, po.
Okay, okay. And then, anyone co-fassy with you in this class? No, or just this is you exclusive.
Um, Raymond is actually assisting me from time to time,
Okay,
boss. Yeah.
sounds good. All right, all right. So again, it was nice meeting you guys today. Congratulations. I hope to see your names up in the sales boards and maybe pictures sa mga GC pag in-announce, pag nag-flex na yung mga trainers at saka yung mga TMs na i-flex na yung mga newbies na makakabenta. Kung sino una makakabasag ng ng sumpa, 'di ba? Normally, mga those are like the symbolic the mga symbolic na benta.
First blood.
'Di ba? First blood, 'di ba? Yung mga ganyan. And for anyone who na tipong, hala, last two na lang kami sa wave namin na hindi pa nakakabenta, like that pressure would kill you. Pero again, in Uma, anything can happen. Even up to the very last minute of the shift of the day, it can change your life. It can, turn things around. So, yung tipong 1 week pa lang naman, tapos ikaw yung dalawa na lang kayo hindi nakakabenta, matcha-challenge ka. Ito yung moment na, shit, parang ayoko na, parang hindi ako magaling, ganon. That's the moment na you have to talk to your trainer, you have to talk to your TL, and, strategize on how can you pull yourself together. Yeah? Kasi, syempre, alangan namang lahat kayo makabenta ng sabay-sabay. Hindi naman totoo yun. You know, it's not gonna happen. So, meron at meron talagang huling makakabenta. Mind you, yung Wave 5, si Tabs, I still remember very clearly, he was like the last person to sell in the Wave. Last day na. Wala pa rin siyang benta. Halos maihina siya sa upuan niya, ganyan. Tapos dumadaan kami, sabi ko, okay ka ba? Tapos parang sumasakit na yung tiyan niya and all that. Tapos nung siguro 2 hours before end shift of the last day ng nesting, nakabenta siya. Nakahabol siya. Halos maiyak yung lahat sa team kasi, you know, it's such a great feeling na naitawid mo. Ngayon, si Tab, mas malaki pa yung kinikita niya kaysa sa akin. Ganong levels. And I don't mind. I mean, I don't mind like signing paychecks, like, you know, double or even triple what I'm getting because you guys are the frontliners. You guys deserve to get, you know, all the incentives and all these opportunities because you work at the front, right? So I hope that today you've learned something, and after this session today, you come off of this session with a fresh set of perspective. Joining production, joining a new team, you embrace your new life, the new opportunities that's going to be given to you. And I want to see all of you thrive and become successful in this program. So take care, everyone. I hope you guys are staying healthy and keeping safe. And all of your families and loved ones are staying safe as well. See you guys very soon. Bye bye. Happy Friday.
Take
Bye.
care. Take
Thank
care. Happy
you.
Friday,
Thank you. We
Jeff.
appreciate
Bye.
you.
Thank you, Jeff.
I appreciate your time, Jeff.
All right. So thank you so much. I think Sir Jeff already left. So we can already proceed. Tessa, is the video ready?
Yes, let me share my screen. 1 second.
All right.
Two.
Vinci, I'm gonna join on my phone because the IT guy is working on the computer.
Sure. No worries, Kev.
All right.
It's buffering because of the, I don't know what.
There's no audio.
Huh?
Yep.
How
Kindly
could I
share
There's no
your
audio.
sound also.
How could I share that? Wait, hold on.
All right.
You have to
That
share
would
screen
be-
the application, not the display.
Still no audio at the test.
All right. So let's try this one.
I'm always proud to say
Now
that I came
there's
from
audio
wave
now. That's good.
53. Now for wave 53. Now for operations, this is the only thing that I would say. Operations, this is the only.
Can you hear it, huh?
Yeah.
All good.
Yo, Reigns here, and I just would like to thank the training department, especially Raymond and also Vinci for supporting us from day one up until our graduation. Special thanks to Vinci for always believing in us and, always telling us that we can do it and we're the best. I'm always proud to say that I came from wave 53. Now, for operations, this is the only thing that I would say. I will be your next headache. Peace.
Hi guys, happy graduation to all of us, and I'm blessed and glad that I was able to meet all of you through this training, and let's just do our best when we are endorsed in the production, OJT nesting. Just do our best and everything will follow. We can do this. Everyone has their strengths and let's use that to our advantage. As for Vinci, thank you so much for your patience and thank you so much for exhausting everything you can to be able to help us learn and apply everything that we have learned in this training for us to be able to use it as well in the production. And thank you for all the efforts and time that you're giving just to make sure that everything is well organized and everything is in place. So thank you so much for that and for being such a great trainer to all of us. And to everyone in the production floor, I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of the people there, supervisors and other colleagues. So looking forward to that and very excited to be part of the Ooma family as well. So take care and see you all around. Take care.
The real stars and the Baracos, thank you for the fun and exciting training. Thank you for your acceptance. We knew each other in a short period of time, but it seems that we knew each other for so long. I had a lot of things to say, but this is just for 2 minutes. To Vinci, our great trainer, thank you so much for every efforts, for your patience, for your kindness, for your love, and most of all, for your understanding. You never stop until each and every one of us understood and on the right track. Your motivation is a way to success. To the FPS operations, I am Jackie, and I will be your next Kuracha, the Barbie that will never stop. Thank you.
Hi to the training team. I'd like to thank you for all of your effort and understanding, especially to Vinci. Thank you for your patience. I'm very grateful and blessed that I'm part of Wave 53. And to the operations, I'm going to make sure that I will do my best to be part of the top performers. Thank you.
Buffering. I don't know why.
Hi, training team. Thank you so much for your unending support. And for Vinci, thank you so much for training as well. Believing in us and believing in our capability to do. Hi, operations. I can be the next, I think, top seller. But yeah, thank you so much for being there and supporting us. Bye-bye.
Buffering na. Ayaw sa'yo, Mami Beth.
Hi everyone, this is Beth.
Ayaw daw niya sa pusa.
And I would like to say thank you, most especially to Vinci
Oh,
for taking care of us, for all the understanding, and for all the support that he showed us. Very much appreciated to the management. Thank you for being part of this company and hoping to stay here for more years to come. And to my my teammates, I would like to say thank you also everyone for having a new friends, meeting new people, and I wish that we will be more years to come to stay with the same team and with the company as well. Thank you so much, everyone, and I'll see you soon.
Training team, especially to Vinci. Thank you so much for being the best trainer, for letting us enjoy while learning, and for being so fair. You're the best. And to operations, I will be your next QA manager. Thank you.
Even here, I'd like to go ahead and give special thanks to the whole training department, especially Raymond and Vinci, for the support, and we won't lay you down on the floor. All I can say is I'll be your next whatever. That's it.
Eric here. Thank you very much.
Nawala na.
Much to Vincent and of course everybody else in the training team for the support and guidance that you've given us. Without that, we wouldn't have made it this far. And of course,
Sorry, it's
to the
buffering.
management and my future team, I look forward to working with you. I'm looking to be one of your best next top agent in the future.
First of all, we have much to be thankful here at Ooma. We receive a great training. Thanks to our fine trainer, Vinci. We whatever challenges come next in our career here at Ooma. To my fellow trainees, I want you to know what a great gift it is to be prepared as well as we are because of not all training offers such an advantage that will benefit what we've learned here. This past few days, we have presented us a lot of ups and downs, and it's good to know that we have each other's supports along the way. Thank you. Wave 53. To the management, please fasten your seatbelt. And be ready, because today, a new set of millionaires are about to take off. See ya.
Di kinaya ng internet yung pag-take off mo. Joke lang.
Ate, Tess, try mo mag-off cam para ma-check natin if
Or
the video will go faster.
Kate, Tessa, if you want, try giving me the link. Maybe I can stream it.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Yes,
Um,
please.
uh, yeah.
To the training team, especially
Just let me know where you sent it.
to Vinci, I would like to thank you for making our mistakes into lesson, skills, into strength, pressure into productivity. You always know how to bring out the best in us. And to the management, I would like to say, welcome.
Di rin kinaya ng internet yung pag-welcome sa'yo ng management.
Exactly. I know.
Joke lang. Joke lang.
And to be the next
Welcome, di
millionaire. Thank you.
Kasi to be the next millionaire, sino ba naman ang mag-welcome ng next millionaire? Diba?
I think that was the last part, right? Right, Tessa?
No,
That's the last one.
no, I think there's still like
No, there is more.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's more. Okay.
yeah, we
But
thought it's
yeah,
Bacchus, but it's Barbies.
I'm trying to send it to
Uy!
Karen.
Oh yeah, that's your meeting. Crazy.
Hayop ka, Kay.
Yeah.
Guys,
That's okay, guys.
there are some
So we
people.
can just watch that later on. All right. So no need to try Eric. That's okay. We'll watch it together later. Okay. But for now, let's just proceed with the graduation. right? Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're excited.
All
Me
right.
too.
Okay. So
Again.
let me just share my screen. One moment. All right. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And let me just share my sound.
Wow.
Okay. So this is the graduation ceremony for Ooma Office Wave 53. All right. Guys, just remember the stars in the sky are ours, but you can have your own or you can own yours if you only add your why. Now, as long as you have your why, the how is easy. All right.
You know.
So the first certificate of recognition, this certificate is presented to Michael Martinez Burbano for successfully completing the UMA new hire training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Signed Andrew Real J. Gonzalez, training supervisor, and Ray Vincent Montero, trainer. Let's give a round of applause for Michael Martinez Burbano, aka Mick. Congrats, Mick.
Thanks.
All right. The next certificate of recognition is for Kate Patrick Flores for successfully completing the UMA New Hire training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Congratulations, Kate. Let's give a round of applause to Kate.
Thank you.
Next certificate is for Jose Marie Desocatan for
Ooh.
successfully completing the UMA New Hire
Ooh.
training held from the
Yeah.
10th of January 2022 to the
Yeah.
21st of January 2022.
Go
Let's give it
Jose.
up for Jackie Madrigal.
Woo.
All right.
Congrats, Jose.
Thank you so
Ano ba,
Jose.
much.
Jose?
Thank
You know
you.
Jose.
Si Ate
Congratulations.
Jackie, ngayon ko nalaman, Jose Marie ka
Congratulations.
Wow,
pala.
Jose ka pala. Favorite kasi ng
Congrats,
tatay mo
Jose.
si Marichan
All
eh.
right. Our next certificate is for our fighter of the team, Charles Villarente Padilla, for successfully completing the UMA New Hire training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Let's give Charles a round of applause. Congrats, Charles.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank
Charles.
you so much.
All right. And the next certificate of recognition is for one of our five-star
Pangarap mo.
generals, Jimwell Ortiz Larcana, for successfully completing the UMA New Hire training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Let's give a round of applause to JM.
Thank you
Iiyak
po.
na yan. Pangarap niya yan eh.
All right. And our next certificate is for the
Ooh.
mom of the class, Elizabeth Rayan Zares Kusa, for successfully completing the UMA New Hire training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Let's give a round of applause to
Meow.
Beth.
Meow.
Thank
Pusa.
you.
And our next certificate is for Reina Diane Bautista for successfully completing the UMA New Hire training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Let's give a round of applause to Rain.
Go Ate Dayan. Let's go. Patumba na yan.
And our next certificate is for one of our top call certificate awardees, Benhur Kevin Vicencio, for successfully completing the UMA New Hire training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Let's give a round of applause to Kevin.
Let's go.
All right. And our next certificate is for Tessa Kiamko Gia for successfully completing the UMA New Hire training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Let's give a round of applause for Tessa.
Grabe, pangatlong graduation ko na to.
And our next certificate is for Eric Conde Rosales, another top call certificate awardee for successfully completing the UMA New Hire training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Let's give a round of applause to Eric. And also another certificate for our QA, Mary Chris Masudo, for successfully completing the Ooma New Hire Training held from the 10th of January 2022 to the 21st of January 2022. Let's give a round of applause to our QA, Mary Chris.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Guys, just so you know, congratulations. Team 3 stars and the Baracos be the brightest stars in Ooma. All right. Now,
Congratulations, everyone.
when we started, I asked you guys what your targets are. All right, in this account, and I want you to think about the target. And once you see a star in the sky, just wish for it, and it will come true. Okay.
Yay!
All right, there you go. So it will already come true. Congratulations, everyone. That's it for
Haha.
our ceremony today. Thank you for participating. You have a wonderful day.
I think the video is already okay kasi ano na-download ko pala siya. Dapat hindi ko pala siya dapat i-play sa sa
Yeah,
Okay.
Skype.
because
But
she played it in Skype.
Do you
yeah.
want me to stream it na lang din, Tessa? Because I
Yeah,
downloaded it
yeah,
pa
you
rin.
can go ahead, please. Thank you,
All right.
Eric.
Do we still have time? Mon, it's okay.
Sorry, pasingit lang.
All right.
Unfortunately, for wave 52, we actually have to go back to dialing.
Yeah.
Mag-close pa kami ng benta. So, thank you guys. I'll meet you
Thank you,
later
Tony.
with Vinci.
Thank
I'll see you
you.
guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
That's
So-
it.
Go,
That's
Eric.
it.
So
So,
Eric will be
Just,
playing the video.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
Eric will going to go.
yeah, I'll stream it. Give me 1 minute.
okay.
Looking for it.
No.
1 minute. Go.
Ayan, go.
One moment. Are you guys
I know that's
Did you
not
guys
the
see it?
video because no, that's not the video because my face is not there. I think the second video is supposed to be the one that you need to play because it's only 7 minutes. It's only 7 minutes. Yeah, it's 8 minutes.
Is
Thank
this
you,
it?
Eric. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
no.
that's it.
Thank you, Eric.
No sounds.
No
The
sound?
audio is here. Yeah.
Oh wait, there's no audio?
Yeah.
No.
There is none.
Okay. One moment. Cause I'm using
Especially
How about now?
Yeah, there is. Thank you. Na namang pizza.
Yo, Rings here, and I just would like to thank the training department, especially Raymond and also Vinci for supporting us from day one up until our graduation. Special thanks to Vinci for always believing in us and always telling us that we can do it and we're the best. I'm always proud to say that I came from wave 53. Now, for operations, this is the only thing that I would say. I will be your next headache. Peace.
Okay. I'll forward to the parts that we missed.
Kinabahan ako dun sa the next
Where should
headache.
I stop? Just tell me, guys.
Last part, Tessa.
Let's
Yeah, kay
stay a
JM.
bit with JM.
Yeah,
So that's a lot of
buffer.
First of all, we have much to be thankful for at Ooma. We receive a great training thanks to our fine trainer, Vinci. We prepare to move on and to take whatever challenges come next in our career here at Ooma. To my fellow trainees, I want you to know what a great gift it is to be prepared as well as we are, because not all trainer offers such an advantage that will benefit what we've learned here. This past few days, we have presented us a lot of ups and downs, and it's good to know that we have each other's supports along the way. Thank you, A53. To the management, please fasten your seatbelts and be ready, because today, a new set of millionaires are about to take off. See ya.
See you later. to the training team, especially to Vinci, I would like to thank you for making our mistakes into lesson, skills into strength, pressure into productivity. You always know how to bring out the best in us. And to the management, I would like to say, welcome me and to be the next millionaire. Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Kinabahan ako dun sa the next headache Medyo nakakatakot yun.
You know?
Boom! Fly butterfly.
Fly high, butterfly. Alibagbag.
And thank you so much, Vinci.
Thank you so much, Eric.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Okay, I
Vinci.
think that about wraps it up, right? Okay, so thanks so much for attending, guys. That's it for us.
Thank you, Vinci. Thank you, Way
Okay.
53.
Thank you.